Hey everyone, welcome back to Windows Fixer. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you some really effective ways to speed up Photoshop and fix that annoying lag issue. Don't worry, I'll guide you step by step, and by the end, your Photoshop should feel a lot smoother. Alright, let's start with the first method, Purge. When we edit images in Photoshop, we use layers and history, and on lower end PCs, this can affect performance quite a lot. To clean it out, go into the Edit menu, then click Purge. It will show options like clipboard, history, and other cached items. If it's available, you'll see it highlighted. If it's grayed out, that simply means there's nothing to clear. Next up, scratch disk. Many of you might have seen the error scratch disk is full. Basically, Photoshop uses your storage drive as temporary space to store cached files. If you're already low on storage, you'll face errors while saving or loading projects. The fix is simple. You can assign a separate drive for Photoshop's scratch disk. Go to Edit, Preferences, Scratch Disk. And here you'll see all your drives. You can check other drives too, and if you have an SSD, using it will noticeably improve Photoshop speed. Third method, RAM allocation. Photoshop performance depends a lot on how much RAM you allocate to it. For this, go into Performance settings. Here, you can set RAM usage to something like 70 to 80%. If Photoshop feels slow, you can increase it, but don't push it too high because background apps also need RAM. For DDR3 systems with 16 gigabytes, 65 to 70% is a safe sweet spot. You can adjust this based on your projects. Now, let's talk about the graphics card. If you have a dedicated GPU, make sure the option Use Graphic Processor is checked. Personally, I don't touch the advanced settings here because the defaults are already good enough for most cases, but you can experiment if you want. Next is history and cache. This one can hit performance a lot. History states basically control how many times you can undo actions. By default, it's set to 50. That's useful for big projects, but remember the higher you set this, the more memory Photoshop will use. If you have less RAM, you can reduce it to something like 15 or 30. Personally, I keep it at 50 since I have 16 gigabytes RAM, and that works well. Another thing, make sure multi-threaded compositing is enabled. In most cases, it improves performance, but if your documents display incorrectly, you can try disabling it. Lastly, check Photoshop in your Windows graphic settings. Sometimes people complain about lag because Windows hasn't set Photoshop to high performance. To check, press Windows plus I, go to Gaming, then Game Mode, scroll to Related Settings, and click Graphic Settings. If Photoshop isn't added here, add it manually, and then select your external GPU for best performance. That way, Windows will always run it on high performance. And that's about it, guys. Hopefully these methods will make your Photoshop run much faster. One last tip, after applying these changes, restart Photoshop once. It's optional, but I prefer doing it because it gives the program a fresh start. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more fixes. Thanks for watching Windows Fixer, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.